Hopefully you just finished watching my last video, and as I just told you to come down here to watch this video, and for my review of Dawn of the Living Dead. Now what does this movie's title remind you of, huh? Yeah. Well, it's not the only title. The actual title was Curse of the Maya, but I guess to bring up some attention to the movie, just like Return of the Living Dead and Acropolis, they named it Dawn of the Living Dead. No relation at all to George Romero's original. So yeah, it was okay. It's a story of a couple who inherit this ownership to an abandoned California property, and they discover that the area is infested with these zombie things. Or not really infested, actually. I think it happens like they find these weird objects and then the zombies attack them because they have the objects. It was a really confusing plot, and like the thing with for some reason these three suns the sun branches off into three suns, and I don't know why there wasn't more of a fuss about this, because that would have been noticed all around the world. So that was sort of really, really dumb. It had a lot of really dumb CGI effects in it. The zombies were okay, but it's really not that great of a movie. It was a horror comedy, and that is made extremely, extremely evident in the last line of the movie, which I'm not going to give away. But yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to tell you that line, but this is a spoiler alert, okay? So, the spoiler, I'm not saying it anymore, this is a spoiler alert. If you don't want to know, if you want to see this movie, and you don't want to know how the best line ever is, then turn it off, and go watch the movie and find out for yourself. Then post a comment on this video, right down there, saying what you thought of the ending, and if you thought it was funny, because I thought it was awesome. Okay? I'm giving you 5 seconds to turn off this video. Okay, here's the line. There's this little girl, I don't even know why this happened, but I guess she is infected with the zombie disease, and they have just adopted her. And this Chinese woman comes from the adoption agency to ask her how she is enjoying her new home. So she asks her, are they feeding you okay? Are you hungry? She doesn't answer. Are you hungry? She doesn't answer. Are you hungry? She turns around, her face is all zombified. Screen black. I'm hungry as hell, and I love Chinese. The best line ever. The best line. That was so awesome. The whole movie, it wasn't very good. It wasn't good, but that line made it so worth it to sit through that. It was so worth it. That was just crazy. That was just crazy awesome line. I couldn't have come up with anything that good. But overall, the acting was terrible. The plot was pretty bad. I wouldn't buy it if it's for a really cheap price and you just want to add it to your zombie film collection for the sake of adding on to your collection. Go right ahead, but don't pay more than $10 for it. In fact, don't pay more than like $5 for it. I paid $7 for it, but what you gonna do, eh? Alright. I guess I'll tie off this review now, and I am going to do a few other ones, because I've got a few movies lined up here that I just got recently, and I've watched them, so I'm going to go do that now. If you want to see it, the title, again, is Dawn of the Living Dead, also known as Curse of the Maya. Not a good movie, but if you're into that sort of thing, check it out.